Hey, what is up? What is up? Welcome to Reggie's World. Today we're cooking jambalaya. If you haven't already, go ahead and click the like and subscribe button below, and you'll get notifications whenever I post new content. I don't just do cooking videos, I also do travel around the world, where we're not fighting pandemics. I also do business videos, so if you grow your business. I do music videos in the studio, all kind of stuff. So click the like and subscribe button and get those notifications, all right? I've already done quite a bit of the prep work, chopped up some of the sausage, chopped up some of the, well, let me start lying. I didn't chop up these bell peppers. I bought them pre-chopped already. The celery is also chopped as well. They're about a cup each. We do need 3 large yellow onions, and I have to chop all these by hand. Oh my gosh. Can I find the parts of my Ninja? The Ninja will usually pulse those in like 2 minutes at the most. And I'm gonna chop up some more sausage, all right? So let me go ahead and get started, get to work. Don't y'all fall asleep on me now. Now when you're chopping your sausage, I usually make them real small because I have some picky eaters that I be feeding sometimes. And they're like, Reggie, don't put too many onions. Reggie, don't put too many this, too much that. And sometimes they want the sausage small enough so that it can fit a piece of sausage, a piece of chicken, and a shrimp all in the same bite. So I don't make the sausages too big. I just heard my front door open and I was like, what the heck is that? But it is fall, so it's really windy, so I just blew the screen door open. You guys about to see me run over there with this knife real quick? But yeah, I love the fall time. In fact, fall is the perfect time for dishes like this, jambalaya, and especially gumbo. If you haven't checked my gumbo video, check that one out as well. Show you step by step how to make some delicious gumbo. But yeah, when it is fall, I love gumbo, love jambalaya. Let me put mine, I like it year round. I just like it a little bit more in the fall, you know? Well, I always said I'd never cry on camera, but I'm truly a Cancer, and so I'm really emotional. So you're about to see these tears come down. But no, the tears are coming from these onions. I gotta chop 3 of these bad boys. Oh my God. But the onions are really, really important. A lot of times I will like use onion powder instead of onions just for the sake of picky eaters. But this is a selfish pot I just do for myself. So I'm gonna use 3 large yellow onions. The reason why I'm using 3 large yellow onions is because we're gonna separate the onions from, usually I cook the onion, celery, and bell pepper together, right? But for this dish, I'm doing the onions alone first, and I'm gonna caramelize them in the Dutch oven. And the reason why is because when they get caramelized and they cook for a long time, they actually give a whole lot more flavor and color to the dish, and that's what we want. We want the jambalaya to be colored by those dark onions. I'm out of gloves. Normally I would use gloves when I'm doing this, but it is what it is, you know? Gotta use what you got to get what you want. Y'all think it's a game. I'm over here at war with these onions. Y'all better eat this jambalaya, because if I'm doing this for nothing, eat the jambalaya, anime. Eat the jambalaya. All right, let's go. Let's go. Damn. And here we go. Tear-free onions. Well, no more tears from these onions. I've done all my crying, a lot of tears. So let me show you what else we're gonna use for this recipe as well. All right, so we got our onions. All right, so we have here, this is some bacon grease. Now, normally I would fry the bacon and then take the grease from that and then fry the sausage in that and then the onions. But I already have some bacon grease. So if you don't already have bacon grease, just go ahead and fry you up a few pieces of bacon, maybe 3 or 4 pieces, and leave the grease in the pan, all right? So we got our onions, we got our sausage, we've got our chicken, shrimp, we got some sea salt, we got some Tabasco sauce, we got some accents, some Tony Chachere's, a few Rotel tomatoes, some Worcestershire sauce, a little oil, some bay leaves, some white pepper, some more Cajun seasonings. We got our bell peppers here, and we have our celery, and we have our seafood stock as well, about 4 cups of that. All right, so those are our key ingredients for this jambalaya. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the bacon grease. So I'm gonna go ahead and take pretty much all of this. It's pretty much like half a cup of bacon grease. I'm gonna go ahead and get this heated up on the skillet, well, in the Dutch oven, and get this thing popping. Let's go. sizzling. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add these onions. Turn it down a little bit. Now these are gonna cook down a lot. We're gonna cook these for probably a good, maybe 20 minutes or so. And the reason why we're doing it this way, they're gonna turn brown, and they're gonna caramelize, and they're gonna add color and flavor to the dish. A lot of times when you see authentic jambalaya, it's all brown, it looks really, really good. And no, it didn't come out of a box. It came because the chef cooking it knew how to get the color from the onions. We do use a little tomato to give it a little bit of reddish, a little red color, but we're not gonna use a whole lot though, just a little bit. The color is really gonna come from the browning of these onions. All right, give it a little more power here. There we go. All right, I'm gonna get 15 minutes in, still stir these onions. So they're nice and brown now, but I want them to get nice and dark. So while our onions are doing their thing, what I'm gonna do now is take the rice. I'm gonna take about 4 cups of rice, and I'm gonna just wash the rice in this water. I don't want that milkiness in the final dish. I don't want that chalky taste. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna take my 4 cups of rice. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have 4 cups of rice. Stir this onions a little more. All right, we're gonna go ahead now with our water. This is off some cool water. See how the water is getting all milky? You do not want that in our jambalaya at all. So we're gonna get rid of all of it. More rinse. While that's doing that, come back over here. Keep going. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Now, this is what you call multitasking. You're gonna still be here all day. Yeah, when you make this jambalaya, it's the real deal, guys. Make sure you have some time set apart, 2-3 hours. It almost takes as long as gumbo. Gumbo can be an all-day ordeal. All right,
right, so we finally got the onions to the color and consistency that we want. And now what we're gonna do is go ahead and add our cup of celery and cup of bell pepper to it. Just like such. And give us a nice good stirring. All right, so now that the celery and bell pepper are all mixed in, I'm gonna go ahead and let that cook for about maybe a good 3 to 4 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and put the top on it. And then once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and add the sausage to it, all right? All right, our celery and bell pepper is cooked down a little bit. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna go ahead and add about the entire can of tomato paste. Got about a 6-ounce can of tomato paste here. All right, and get it a nice little mix in with everything else. It smells so good in here. Y'all just don't know. Oh my God, I can't wait till this is ready. Jesus. Woo! All right, we're gonna go ahead and dump our sausage in too. Y'all just don't know. Just want to go ahead and add some Cajun seasoning to this. I use Tony Satchery. It's a little hot. Cajun seasoning, organics. I'm gonna go ahead and add some white pepper. I have 3 bay leaves. And about 2 tablespoons of garlic. Give it a good old-fashioned stir. Y'all, this is coming together so good. Woo-woo. Lord have mercy. All right, we're gonna add our chicken. Give it a nice stir. Add our hot sauce. We'll use Tabasco for this recipe. And our Worcestershire sauce. Give it a nice stir. If you've been taste testing, don't taste test after this step because you got raw chicken up in here. Give it a few minutes to kill that salmonella. This jambalaya is coming together nicely, y'all. My goodness. Woo! We're gonna go ahead and add our rotel tomatoes to this, and soon after our rice will follow as well. Yo, look at that. See that gravy in there? That's that rice can just sop that right up. And let it cook down a little bit more. All right, so as you saw, the jambalaya is coming together quite nicely. So what I did was I went ahead and took the stock and I got it to boiling on the stovetop because I don't like to reduce the temperature by putting cold stock in a cooking jambalaya. So I heat my stock up. Let me show you. Yeah, I like to let it heat up. So when I add it to the pot, it's nice and hot. It doesn't cool off the temperature of the actual dish. Look at that. See all that gravy being made down in there? That's gonna be sopped up really, really good by the rice. And at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and add my secret ingredient. Now, some Cajun folks and others will probably be like, crab? Why are you putting crab in your jambalaya? Well, what I tell y'all, when y'all try this, it takes it to a whole nother level. Damn. My goodness. This should be a crime. Oh my God. Somebody going to jail for this. And when you're doing this, be very careful. When you're doing this, be very careful. It's easy to let stuff spill out. You just want to make sure every piece of rice is soaked up by some of this goodness. That's what you want to make sure of. And it's a seafood stock. Now guys, if you ever want to do if you have a shellfish allergy, you can just simply not add the seafood and use chicken stock instead. It still comes out just as good. So, we're gonna go ahead and add our stock. A nice little stir. And see, this is what I mean by color. Instantly, the rice is taking on the color of those onions. Look how colorful that is, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Woo, Jesus, be a slim fast. Now, as much as I want to keep messing with this, I'm gonna let it come to a boil. I'm gonna put the top on it and leave it alone. I'm gonna give it a good 25 to 30 minutes of cooking. Come back and check on it later. All right. Sauce est bon. All right, our 30 minutes is up. Alexa, stop the timer. 30 minutes is up. Let's see what we got here, guys. Ooh, my. Won't he do it? Whew, Jesus. Yes. Oh my God. Guys, I hope you didn't touch the pot for 30 minutes, because if you did not, you were rewarded with some goodness. I'm going to fix me a little bit. Okay, a lot of that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all see the smoke coming from this plate? And it's just hitting me right in my nose. It smells so good, y'all. Oh my God. The This is so... Y'all got to come and get this pot out of my house. Because I will sit here and eat this whole pot. Let me call up some folks and see who wants some jambalaya. Because, won't he do it? All right, y'all. Let me know in the comments if you make this recipe, how it turns out. This is so good. Oh, this makes me so happy. All right, let me stop talking before this turns into a mukbang. All right, y'all. Enjoy.
Now that was real Zydeco. Zydeco, baby.